Welcome to the Animal Show, helping pets in your community find their forever homes. I'm Danica Collins, inviting you to join us for the next half hour as we visit some of the good people working hard to bring people and pets together. Featuring Surrey Animal Resource Centre, the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter, New Westminster Animal Shelter, Langley's Pattydale Animal Shelter. I love animals, and I think every animal deserves a home. Stick around, maybe you'll find a new friend. The good people at the New Westminster Animal Shelter always welcome the public. Come and visit and adopt a dog, a cat, or even a bunny. They are located at 231 Ewan Avenue on Queensborough Island. Call them at 604-519-2008 to arrange a visit.
Hello, I'm Margie Fox. I'm here at the New Westminster Animal Shelter, and today we're switching it up a bit. We're in our cat enclosure. Our cat room's on the inside, and this is the outdoor part where most of the cats like to hang out. And I've got with me today, this is Cleo. And Cleo is, I really wanted to talk about her, and she's not the type of cat that I can usually bring out to where we normally do the filming, because she doesn't really love to be handled a whole lot, to be honest. But she needs to be shown on the show because she's been here over a year. She's been at the shelter. She came to us, unfortunately her owner passed away. And previous to that, her owner had been in the hospital, and friends had kind of been stopping in and taking care of Cleo, but very sporadically, and that's not really a great way for a cat to live. So eventually we got Cleo. She was not thrilled to come with us to the shelter. A year later, she's still not super thrilled to be here, but she's doing a whole lot better. She really needs a home that understands cats, and that is okay with a cat who may never be super cuddly and friendly and loving and all that good stuff, because I just don't think that's who Cleo is. But that doesn't mean she doesn't deserve a home. Cleo's about 7 years old. She's a spayed female, beautiful markings, maybe a little hefty, could probably stand to lose a little bit of weight. But food is a good way for us to make friends with Cleo. She spends most of her time in this cat tower here. She doesn't like other cats, so whoever does take her home, it'll need to be a very quiet home, adults only, no kids, no other pets, and just somebody who's okay with a cat deciding when and if she wants attention. So if you're that remarkable miracle home that we're looking for Cleo, call us. We're happy to do a foster to adopt trial for her because she's been here so long and we really want her to go into a new home. So call us at 604-519-2008 and ask about Cleo. Next up here we have this beautiful calico named Molly. Molly was surrendered to us by her family when their newborn developed some really serious allergies to the cats. Molly was surrendered with another cat named Mouse, but we don't think that they're a bonded pair, so we think we're going to just try to adopt them out separately. In fact, Molly can get a bit grumpy when she's contained in a cage or in a carrier, and when she is grumpy, she tends to redirect to Mouse. So we think Mouse deserves another cat, or maybe just to be the only cat. And I think Molly would be happiest as the only cat as well. Now, believe it or not, this striking, beautiful girl is 12 years old. So she is a senior kitty, and a lot of people will think she's younger, but she's 12. She's been to the vet. Because of her age, we did do some extra blood work and testing just to make sure that everything is looking good. And we're happy to say that she was given a good, clean bill of health from our vet. So there's nothing to say that she can't live, another 5, 6, 7 years, really. There's some cats who live into their 20s. So don't let her age deter you from coming to meet her. She's beautiful. She's much happier now that she's loose in the cat room and not in a cage. And I think she's one of those cats, she's got a bit of sass. She doesn't really like the other cats, so if they get too close to her, she'll tell them to beat it. But maybe you've got a cat-free home and you want just one beautiful girl to look at. This is your girl. So if you think Molly is the right fit for you, come on down to the animal shelter. We're open 10:30 to 3:30, 7 days a week. We're just closed on stat holidays. So other than that, you can come down, you can meet everybody in the cat room, see them in a more natural environment than a cage, and get to know them. And if you think that she's a good fit, then we can talk about the application process. So here's Molly, 12-year-old beautiful calico, ready for adoption. This is a pretty girl. Here is another beautiful lady. This is Tasha. Tasha is at least 13 years old. She is a senior as well. We're not entirely sure of her breed. She's got a little bit of a pushed-in face, you can see, so she could be part Persian, she could be part Russian blue. Regardless, she's 100% beautiful and 100% sweet. She and her friend, her housemate, Spooky, they were both surrendered to us. Unfortunately, their owner didn't have the financial resources to treat them for some illnesses, and given their age, she thought the kindest thing would be to surrender them for euthanasia. And until we actually saw them and got them to the vet, we thought maybe that would be the kindest thing as well. But honestly, what they had going on was really easily treatable, and so they've just told us that they're not ready to go, to say goodbye. So Tasha here had upper respiratory, which is basically a cold. She had it so badly, she couldn't smell anything because of her being stuffed up. She couldn't breathe very well, and when cats don't smell, they typically don't eat. And cats aren't like dogs. They can't go a few days without eating without some serious repercussions. So we are happy that we were able to just get her on some antibiotics, and we got her feeling much better, and she was gobbling up her food within a day or two, which was great. She's struggling to get away a little bit here because she's a bit nervous, but she's just a super, super sweet cat. She loves to get neck scratches and chin scratches. She is very content to just curl up and have a nap, but she doesn't really look her age, much like Molly. So if you'd like to give a home to Tasha, she's on the mend now, and her hair is growing back. She did have some fleas, but her hair is growing back very nicely. And she's ready to be spoiled and get out of this shelter. So come meet Tasha. I think you'll really like her. Spooky can go with her or without her. They get along, but they're not super bonded, so they don't need to stay together. Call us at the animal shelter if you have any questions about Tasha. She's, like I say, she's about 13 years old or so, but in good health now. We'll be happy to talk to you about her.
Don't forget, you can also visit our website anytime at www.animalshow.ca. The Coquitlam Animal Shelter is located at 500 Mariner Way. They always have animals looking for good homes. So if you're interested, let them know by calling 604-927-7387. Let's see who's in there now.
Hi, I'm Nichelle, and today we're at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter, and I have Jasmine here. Jasmine is a female tortoiseshell domestic. She's a short-haired cat. She is one of our elderly girls here. She's probably in the range of about 14 to 15 years old. Jasmine was returned from adoption from a long time ago because the owner had to move and couldn't take care of her. So we've had her for quite a while. Jasmine is super sweet. If someone comes into our cat room, she comes running up. She really likes to be scratched. She seems to get along okay with some well-mannered cats, so she could be okay in another home with another cat. When you have a cat of Jasmine's age, sometimes there's dietary restrictions. She's okay to have a few treats like you're seeing her have today, but she should be on a senior, sort of a low-protein type diet. If you're interested in, getting to know Jasmine, ask a little bit about her, please stop by here at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter. Here we have Bobo. Bobo is about a 6-year-old collie, border collie cross with a lab. He is super sweet. He really likes to just hang out with his people. He goes for walks really well on a leash and is really good as far as being around other dogs on a leash. Right now we're looking for a foster home for Bobo. Bobo has some pretty itchy skin. So we've tried a number of different medications to try and get Bobo to be a little less itchy. And we're on a new medication now. So as long as someone's comfortable with giving some pills to Bobo in the morning and at night, and preferably they don't have any other pets. Bobo kind of likes to have all the attention to himself. So if we can get someone that's interested in fostering this wonderful dog, they can come up to the Coquitlam Animal Shelter and ask us a little bit more about what our foster program entails, and they can meet this wonderful guy. Next up here we have 2 chinchillas. Chinchillas, this guy's name is Pollen and Ashes. It's a male and female pair. They've lived together their whole lives, so we do want to adopt them out together. Chinchillas are really special. They're actually from South America, Peru, Chile area. They do like to have a little dust bath every day, so we do have this little dust bath that they like to go into. Chinchillas can live up to 20 years, so they are definitely a long-term commitment. They can be kind of shy, even though Pollen and Ashes here are actually quite social. They tend to do well in quiet homes. So preferably, young children might be a little too much for Pollen and Ashes. They do need a little bit of care. So, special diet specifically for chinchillas, fresh water, fresh bedding, and they do enjoy some vegetables and fruit that are okay for chinchillas to eat. We'd love it if anybody were interested in Pollen and Ashes to come take a look at them here at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter.
You're watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people.
Hi, this is Jamie Kinna from Good Dog Boarding, Training and Daycare, and I'm here today with my friend Teddy, who is a 8-month-old mixed breed all-Canadian, and we're going to talk about the importance of a nose-to-toes exercise for conditioning your puppy to being touched. So your puppy will have to be touched throughout its entire life, whether it's through a groomer, yourself, strangers, or your veterinarian. It's really important that your puppy at an early age gets a start on being comfortable and enjoying being touched all over their body. An easy way to work with this is to have a handful of tasty treats, or you can even do this at meal times with a bowl of food in your lap, You'll take out the treats and you'll engage the puppy's nose, and then as they're chewing on that treat in your hand, you can slowly start touching a new area of their body. Look in their ears and then reward them at the same time. It's important that reward comes at the same time as you're touching the puppy, so they're not being rewarded a second after or before, but for actually being touched in a new area. Once they're comfortable with one area, good boy, then you can move on to another, like toes and feet are important. Good boy. He's being rewarded as I'm touching. Good boy. Can you lay down? Oh, you're chewy. You can touch a tail and reward. You can even lift up and look in their mouth and reward them. All the things that your veterinarian or your groomer is going to have to do for your puppy throughout their life. And this just helps them to become comfortable, being touched by a stranger. What a good boy. Practice daily, and soon you'll have a puppy that enjoys being touched all over in no time. And that's our conditioning from nose to toes. Right? Right?
The Pattydale Animal Shelter in Langley is located at 26220 56th Avenue. If you wish to visit any of the animals that are there for adoption, call 604-857-5055. Let's visit the animals now.
Hi there, my name is Jane Nelson, Manager of Animal Welfare here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. And with me now is the beautiful Lilac. This stunning girl is about 13 years old, we're guessing. She came in as a stray. She is absolutely a beautiful cat. She's very beautiful to look at. I don't know if you can see, she's got gorgeous eyes. She's got a beautiful personality. She's super, super affectionate. Just a real lovely girl. She is 13, so she is a little bit creaky. She doesn't really need anything special for that. She just needs a home where she's got nice soft bedding, nice soft places to live. And she also has some hyperthyroidism, which again is very inexpensive and very easy to manage. It's just a little bit of a cream that goes in their ear. So if you've got room in your heart and home for a very beautiful gray and white shelter kitty, give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. With me now is the darling Irish litter. These little peanuts came in when they were about 10 days old. They did, of course, at that age, they do require bottle feeding every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day and night. So this particular litter was shared by a couple of staff members, and they just took turns taking them home. You can see that they all thrived and are doing beautifully. These guys, believe it or not, will be ready to be spayed and neutered in about 4 weeks, and they will then be ready to go for adoption. We are accepting applications now for these little beauties, and we'll accept basically an unlimited number of applications up until their surgery dates, at which time we will match them up with their best homes. It is the beginning of kitten season. Last year we took in about 350 kittens. We expect to take in at least that many again this year. We have multiple litters in foster care right now at various ages. So if you have been looking for a special kitten to add to your family, or maybe 2 kittens, because we love to see them go in pairs, I think now is the time to get in touch. We, as I said, we have lots of litters available, and we'll have lots of litters throughout the summer now. So if you are interested in adopting a beautiful kitten, please give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. With me now is Delilah, and this beautiful girl is a Weimaraner Rhodesian Ridgeback cross, we're told. She is about 8 years old, and you can see She is an absolute love. She is absolutely darling. She is in good health. She is still quite active, although doesn't need a crazy amount of exercise. She is great with people. She's good with children. She is great with other dogs. I believe she's even lived with a cat. She is just all around, just a beautiful, lovely, sweet dog. And she's going to make somebody a wonderful companion. And I think she's going to be very easy to live with. She does not enjoy being alone. So we are looking for a home where she doesn't have to spend a ton of time by herself. Other than that, she is just a little gem. So if you have room in your heart and home for a very loving little brown dog, please give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. So cute.
You're watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people. This is the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. They have lots of animals up for adoption and will welcome a visit by you if you are interested. So please call and visit the Surrey Animal Resource Centre.
Hi, I'm Shelley and we're here at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. Today we have two lovely ladies. This is Vanilla and Mocha. These guys are 11 weeks old and looking for a new home. They were brought in as strays and now we're looking for a new home. Guinea pigs can live to be anywhere between 5 to 7 years old, so they are a bit of a commitment. They are social, so they do like to be together. So if you get one, you might as well get two. Or if you already have one and you're looking to pair them up, then these girls don't have to go together, but it would be good if they do have another guinea pig at home to socialize with. So if you are interested in either of these ladies, please come down to the Surrey Animal Resource Centre and meet Mocha and Vanilla. Next we have Shyla. Shyla came into a stray and she was really, really scared when she first came in and nobody came forward to pick her up. We're guessing that she's between the ages of about 1 and 2, so she's a young girl. She's a little bit nervous when she's meeting new people, but warms up quickly and will be up on your lap, snuggled with you in no time. We're looking for a home with no kids, a quieter home where she can have time to adjust. She seems to really, really like other dogs, is very interested in meeting other dogs, and would probably actually do well in a home with a really social dog to kind of take the lead for her. So if you're interested in meeting Shyla, we encourage you to come down and meet her. Again, we are looking for a home with no kids, but she could easily adjust to a home with another dog. Shyla. Oh, he's a good girl. And I have been told by kennel staff that her favorite treat is bacon. So if you like to have bacon for breakfast, Shyla would love to be by your side and be given some pieces of bacon. We have Delilah. Delilah is a cockatiel that came into the shelter as a stray. Ironically, this week we've had about 4 or 5 birds come in that have been strays. So just a reminder, if you do have a bird and you're letting them out of your cage at home, make sure your windows are closed so the birds aren't getting out. So Delilah is a cockatiel, and she's got a little bit of personality. So she is a little bit worried about hands coming close to her, so she's going to need some help feeling better about that. She also did come in with, she was quite itchy, so she had a lot of mites So she's been treated for that, and she's good to go. And apparently, she's trying to tell me that she would like a room with a view, because since she's been up in here in our atrium where she can see out the window, she's perked up quite a bit. It's either that, or I think she might have a little thing for the cameraman. It's all female staff here, so definitely with the male presence, she has perked up. So you can hear her, she's agreeing with me. So if you'd like to meet Delilah or any of the other animals that we have here at the shelter, please come on down to the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. We hope to see you soon.
Thanks for watching The Animal Show. Join us again as we help pets find their forever homes.